guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona beat Getafe 5-2 at the Camp Nou, picking up all 3 points, scoring 5 goals, but it was a game of 2 halves. First half being good, second half was a very big drop-off in Barcelona. Starting left on the screen right now, Koeman did stick with a 3-5-2, making only one change from the Copa del Rey on the weekend, bringing in Roberto for Des. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back three being Guetta, Pique, and Lenglet, wing-backs being Roberto and Jordi Alba. Three in the midfield were Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and the 2 strikers were Messi and Antoine Griezmann. First goal came in from Lionel Messi. It was an absolutely world-class pass from Sergio Busquets, breaking the whole entire defense of Getafe, their 4-4-2 or 4-5-1, wherever they played. Straight through the Messi's 1v1 with the goalkeeper. The defender tries to push Messi off to throw him off his balance. If Messi didn't score, probably would have been a penalty anyways, but Messi puts it in the top corner of the net, and that made it 1-0. Second goal came in from a Barcelona player, but it was in the wrong side of the net. It was an own goal from Clement Lenglet. Garcia was down injured. Barcelona playing with 10 men. The right-hand side of the back three was very vacant. The players came in, 1-2 with Cucurella and Takecubo, I believe. Cucurella puts a cross in, and it hits off Lenglet, and it does go in the back of the net to make it an own goal, and it did make it 1-1. But shortly after that, Getafe repaid the own goal and did an own goal from themselves. It was an absolute horror show. The player just passes it back after a through ball he cut out. He gives it to the goalkeeper misses it, and it's rolling into the back of the net. They're both sprinting there to get it back, and then make it in the end. Goes down to a clear own goal. What a horror show that was, but that gave Barcelona a 2-1 lead. Next goal came in from Lionel Messi to make it 3-1. Again, it was from a free kick, I believe. Cross came in, he shot it, goalkeeper saved it, stumbled, bounced a couple times. Lenglet headed it to Messi. On the volley, Messi hits the post, rebounds straight to him, runs all the way and puts in that rebound. It was absolutely unbelievable. I actually thought he scored the volley. It was that quick. It was just straight, boom, hit the post. He ran quickly. He thought that he scored it, so he's going to celebrate. It didn't go in, hit the post, came straight back to him, hits it in, makes it a rebound, and makes it 3-1 to Barcelona going into halftime as well. Next goal did come in from Getafe after Barcelona didn't start the second half too well. It was a penalty again conceded by Ronald Araujo. This is probably Barcelona's 10th penalty conceded this season. We've conceded so many penalties. It was a clear penalty to be fair. Now from the penalty spot sent Ter Stegen the wrong way and made it 3-2. But the next goal was from Araujo. He did redeem himself. Corner kick from Messi. Messi gets the assist as well. Near post, Araujo beats the man and the goalkeeper. Bullet header, made it 4-2. And of course, he did redeem himself after conceding a penalty earlier in the second half. And the final goal came in from Antoine Griezmann in the 90th minute. It was a penalty. Griezmann did well, worked it into the box, got fouled, and instead of Messi going for the hat-trick, he gave the ball to Antoine Griezmann because he won the penalty. Keeper goes the right way, but Griezmann's penalty was too precise and goes in the back of the net, and Messi again giving away a hat-trick in order for his teammate to get a goal. Beautiful moment, and that made it 5-2 and gave Barcelona 3 points. Team performance overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I thought the first half was pretty good, probably looking at a 7, 7.5. Playing well, integrating well. The passing was very good, creating chances, but this is the second half. It was a big drop-off from the 45th minute to the 80th minute. Once they scored that penalty, Barcelona kind of woke up a bit. They started passing a bit better, getting more integration play, got the lucky corner goal, got the penalty, sealed the game off, but the performance overall wasn't really the greatest. It was a big drop-off from the Copa del Rey final, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Let's get in now with the player ratings. We're going to start with the goalkeeper, Ter Stegen. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Pretty average, didn't have much to do. Both of Getafe's goals weren't his fault. They're both defensive mistakes, a penalty, and then, heading off Lenglet for an own goal. Passing out from the back was pretty good, although he did have a few misplays here and there. Didn't have to make any saves because Getafe weren't making any chances, so overall, average 6 out of 10. Into the back three, we'll start with Guetta at right center back. I'll probably give Guetta a 6 out of 10. He pocketed Takecubo down that right-hand side. He did well in that aspect in those 1v1s, but overall, didn't really have to do much. Again, Getafe weren't really attacking-wise. He did have some beef with Ronald Coleman, which we will talk about tomorrow in the match analysis. We'll get into in-depth about that, but overall, on display today was definitely average 6 out of 10. Into the middle center back was Pique. I'm going to give Pique a 7 out of 10. Now, I do think his performance was a 6 out of 10, only playing 45 minutes, but the reason why I gave him an extra point is because we absolutely missed him in that second half. When Araujo came in, the defense looked shaky. We conceded a penalty. I could have been trying to get into the game a bit more, getting into the box more, but with Pique in there, he shut down everything. He was absolutely solid in that first half, but I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Into the left center back spot was Clement Lenglet. I'm going to give him as well a 6 out of 10. Got a yellow card, which I don't think was a yellow card. Own goal, got the assist for the Messi goal, not officially, but I'll give it to him because I know he hit it down to Messi. Defensively was very solid, and again didn't have to do much. Getafe weren't really creating that much. Both their goals came from mistakes, but overall I will give him a 6 out of 10. Into the wing backs now, we'll start with the Sergio Roberto at right wing back. I'm going to give Roberto a 5 out of 10. Definitely was the worst player on the pitch today. I don't know what was up with Roberto in this match. His passing was absolutely dreadful. There'd be a nice through ball for Trincao or Griezmann. He'd pass it back to Guetta. His interplay in the midfield with Busquets and De Jong wasn't that bad, and Pedri as well. But just those through ones, he could see those through balls. He could make them. Doesn't make them. He didn't really make that many overlapping runs for Messi. I thought he was a very poor performance, and he did get subbed off in the 60th minute, and I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Into the left wing back was Jordi Alba. I'm going to give Jordi Alba a 6 out of 10. Just like the 3 center backs was pretty much average on the night. Didn't go forward as much, but he was defensively very good because he was, going forward that much, so he defended very, very well. Again, link-up play was very good with Messi and Griezmann and Pedri, but I didn't see him have that attacking mindset that much today, as we usually see him, especially in that left wing back role, more advanced than left back. But overall, I would give him a 6 out of 10. Into the midfield now, which I was Sergio Busquets. I'm gonna give Busquets a 9 out of 10 and my man of the match. I mean, like, again, it's just speechless, absolutely speechless. In that midfield, the interceptions, the tackles, the defending, the through balls, the passing, the connection play. It's just sublime, absolutely sublime from Sergio Busquets today. Shout out Vidal. Without Messi, of course, Messi's just too goated. You don't want to, gotta give someone else some credit. Busquets today was absolutely superb. 9 out of 10 from me. Into the right center mid spot was Frenkie de Jong. I'm going to give Frenkie de Jong a 7.5 out of 10. Of course, did well with his energy in the midfield. Link-up play was very good. But the reason why I give him a half point more is because he played 3 other different positions. He played at left center back and right center back after, Koeman was switching the system a lot. Everywhere he played today, he put in a very solid performance. Of course, as we expect from de Jong, Mr. Consistent, puts in a great performance every single time. And I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. In the left center mid spot was Pedri. I'm going to give Pedri a 6 out of 10. Similar to Roberto, I thought in that first half he was absolutely poor. Same with him, the through balls, he didn't see them. There'd be a through ball going through from, Messi or Griezmann or someone else, and you just wouldn't see it. Passing in general today was very, very poor as well. In the second half, though, he did pick it up. I saw he ran 10 kilometers as well. Fair play to him. In that second half, I thought he was much, much better. But that first half performance did bring down his rating quite a bit. I think he definitely needs to work on his through ball passing because he sees the passes but doesn't want to attempt them. So overall, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Into the forwards, we'll start with Antoine Griezmann. I'll give Griezmann a 6 out of 10. Lost 6 out of 10 today, but it wasn't very much an average performance in Barcelona. Again, with him in that first half, didn't really get involved as much in the attack. Made those runs, but again, Roberto and Pedri didn't make, those through passes, which, can't really fault Griezmann for making those runs. Of course, they scored the penalty, so you have to give him some credit for that, putting the ball away. But again, it was giving us that energy, drop back a lot to defend, help us out. Put in a very good shift, Antoine Griezmann, so I'll give him a 6 out of 10. And last but not least was, of course, Leo Messi. I'm going to give Leo Messi a 9 out of 10. Was absolutely superb in that first half, hit the bar, scored 2 goals. That volley was absolutely superb, that went in. Of course, he attempted one earlier on that went straight to the goalkeeper. Second half, dropped off a bit, similar with the whole team. He can't, carry the whole team the whole time on his back. But of course, gave that penalty to Griezmann. I'm giving him some points for that as well. You don't see that very often on a hat-trick, giving his penalty away. Overall, for Messi, you get what you get from him. The GOAT, 9 out of 10 from me. Into the subs now. I believe the subs were Araujo, Moriba, Trincao, Umtiti, I believe. I don't think he made a final substitution, Ronald Coleman. If he did, I'm sorry, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Titi and Trincao both get 6 out of 10. Didn't really play that much. But since Araujo and Moriba played at 45 minutes, I'm going to give them a proper rating. I'll give Moriba again a 6 out of 10. It was pretty average. Gave us that physicality in that midfield. Araujo gave a 6 as well. Conceded the penalty, but then made up for it for the goal. So, balances out in the end. But I think all the performances on the substitutions were definitely a 6 out of 10. And finally, let's rate the manager, Ronald Coleman. I'm going to give Coleman a 7 out of 10. Lineup was good. Would like to see him drop de Jong or Pedri in that midfield for extra freshness. Did make one rotation, bringing in Roberto, taking off Des. Team played well in the first half. Second half, there was a clear drop off. He did make the right subs. He made only 4, I believe. He made 5. I'll give him credit, but I don't really know at the moment. I think he only made 4, if I remember correctly. But nonetheless, I felt like maybe he could have changed the formation in the final 10 minutes to a 4-3-3 to make us more compact and have more control of the game. With that 3 at the back in the last 10 minutes, it did leave us a little bit open. But nonetheless, he got the 3 points, got the job done, rotation, subs, and the first half performance was very good. So I'm going to give Ronald Coleman a 7 out of 10. So that was my match review for Barcelona versus Getafe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed, but may want to know what your thoughts on the performance and your player ratings and your manager rating as well. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.